Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be a complete trade breakdown of how I was able to make 6.2k today trading the Nasdaq. It was a long trade based on the 90 MCR model. Those of you who are new here and don't know what the 90 MCR model is, I've created that model and strategy. If you want to learn more about it, there's the lectures posted on my YouTube channel. And I trade this every single day live inside of the TSR Premium Discord. If you want to join with a 7-day free trial, the link is in the description. If you just want to join the Discord for free, the link's in the description as well. That being said, this was the exact trade that I called out on the live stream with everybody watching. Okay, so this is all live. This is not hindsight. All right, so the 90 MCR model, what's it based on? It's based on the sweep of the 8 a.m. candlestick high or low with a key level and the power of 3 dynamics. Of course, bias is included in this as well. So bias at the start of the day was bullish, right? So we had Asian range manipulating below the daily open, expanding to the upside. London literally just expanding up and to the right. Now above previous day's highs, but my bias for the week was bullish. I still want higher prices, right? So right now we are at external range liquidity above previous day's highs. What do I know? We need to hit internal range liquidity if price truly wants to continue moving to the upside. Okay, so we come down into this 4-hour fair value gap, and that's actually the key level that we use for the 90 MCR model. So the 90 MCR model needs a couple of confirmations. Confirmation number one is first off the timed CRT, then the timed purge, then the lower time frame CRT, and the higher time frame key level. All right, so the timed CRT is the 8 a.m. candle or the 9 a.m. In this case, we're using 8 a.m. Timed purge would be 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. This case, 9 a.m. purge. From this vertical line to this vertical line is the 9 a.m. 1-hour candle. Then we need a lower time frame CRT. So the higher time frame CRT is this 1 hour. 8 a.m. high, 8 a.m. low. We're taking out the 8 a.m. lows. We're going to target the 8 a.m. highs. Okay, but we need a lower time frame version of this on the 15-minute time frame. If you take a look right here, we have the 15-minute lows being taken out. So the 9:30 candles low taken out, 9:30 candle high still available for us to tap into. So that is the lower time frame CRT that I'm talking about on the 15-minute time frame. That's also in alignment with the 5-minute CRT. So now on the 5-minute chart, you'll see we also have a perfect 5-minute CRT as well, right over here with this internal high. Okay. Now, I'll remove the 15-minute and 5-minute CRT just because it's crowding up the chart and there's no point in having this out right now. We understand there is a lower time frame CRT within that higher time frame CRT. Now, we are just missing that key level, which is what? 4-hour fair value gap. That's perfect. Everything is in alignment. So now, finally back onto the 1-minute time frame. What are we looking for? We're looking for power of 3 dynamics. Do we have that? Of course we do. We have the accumulation happening prior to market open. Okay. And now we have the manipulation that happens exactly at market open. This is the 9:30 candle right over here. 9:30. 9:30 manipulates. Where are we manipulating below? These 8 a.m. lows into the 4-hour key level, which is respected. We also turtle soup a 1-minute low. We end up breaking through that high, the internal range high right there. Change in state of delivery right here. This is a 1-minute order block that gets tapped into for an entry. So let's just remove some of these drawings. We manipulate below all these lows, taking out liquidity. What is next? Distribution, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the upside. Where should we distribute to? Relative equal highs, internal high, Relative equal highs align with what? 8 a.m. highs. That's the opposing level that you're targeting. And that was my target. Okay? So let's keep this simple and erase everything from the charts. On the 1 minute time frame, you'll notice we have a 1 minute order block formation right there. Now that was respected. We then had a 2 minute order block formation. That was respected as well. And then the 4 minute order block formed. And I told myself, if I enter this trade, it needs to be right now or else I will miss it. So the 4 minute order block was validated. I decided to enter off the validation of the order block, not a retest of the order block. What's a validation? A validation is like this. If we close above, I enter as soon as this candle opens. I don't wait until we retest the order block. I just enter. Okay, so that was right over here. Missed a few points, which is not the end of the world. Stop loss was a bit lower here, and then we moved it to break even as soon as TP1 was hit very quickly there. And then TP2 was later on hit as well, which is the opposing end of the entire 8 a.m. range. So all that being said, you'll notice this is a very simple trade. Very simple tactics here. We're going from external range liquidity above previous day's highs down to internal range liquidity, but into a key level. That key level is important. Internal range mixed with a key level at the key time of day. What time is that? 9 a.m. More specifically, macro starts to propel prices to the upside, right? That key time of day allows prices to go from internal range to external range without a lot of resistance. So this was a low resistance liquidity run because these highs all were going to be trapped. They were all traps for people. I'd also want to point out that we had an SMT with ES. I'll pull this over. Okay. So you'll notice how NQ takes out the 8 a.m. lows. However, ES never takes out the 8 a.m. lows right over here. So you'll see NQ's 8 a.m. lows, ES 8 a.m. lows. We never tap into those 8 a.m. lows with ES. However, on NQ we do. And that SMT ends up forming exactly at 9:51, right as the macro window is opening. Now, if we see that, we're now trying to see where is liquidity. We have the SMT, bullish SMT. We have a 4-hour key level. We have a potential 9 a.m. CR model. We're moving from external down to internal. Now we might need to go back to external. Bias is bullish. Everything is in alignment. Do you see how crazy it is when everything is in alignment and it almost seems stupid to not take that entry? That's exactly when you should be entering. That's what you should be feeling when you're looking for your entries. And then you place that trade. Everything is in alignment together at a key time of day. That time of day right here changed the game. That changed everything. If you're not focusing on key times, you're trading blind. It makes no sense to be doing that. You need to have the key times in check. You need to make sure you're following the macro SMTs because that's going to help you stay on side with the market. Now, in terms of draws of liquidity, we see the SMT form here. We have this low being taken out. That's a turtle soup. Equal highs right here. Relative equal highs. Relative equal highs. Those are all of these are draws of liquidity for ES of the macro. And you can see we hit. Cool. As for NQ, let's just zoom into NQ. Where were the draws of liquidity? Well, we had relative equal highs right here, which was in alignment with the 8 a.m. highs, and that's where I'm going to stop it. It's literally enough liquidity to aim for, and that's exactly what I did. So, power of 3, 9 a.m. CR model, bias is in alignment. We went to the trade long, order block entry model, and that was the trade. So that's exactly how I made 6.2K trade in the Nasdaq today in front of everybody in the Discord. So TSR Premium Discord. If you want to join, link in bio, 7-day free trial. If you're interested in seeing the Telegram channel, link in bio. You can also find me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and of course, right here on my YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and let me know down in the comments if you want more videos like this, trade breakdowns of the trades that I take during the live streams. And if you guys want different style content, please let me know as well. Have a nice one. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your day, and good luck trading.